There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is...
Rice! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And that is out of play. What's going wide left? Oh, he's onto this. Can he finish? Goal! Chile! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, easy pickings there. So, what can they make of this? Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Quarter of an hour played. Agahawa. Now it's Lopez. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, lovely feeding his son. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a look and plays it forward. Camavinga calmly anticipates.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Yamal. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found a way through. Takes aim and crosses. Camavinga getting this one clear. The pass has gone astray. 30 minutes gone. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. should get the job done. Well, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He's picked his way through. He's rising! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for options for movement. And he's put a shade too much on that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Done delicately. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He'll try from distance! And that's off target.
Brazil certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's a good ball. Header! Goal! Chile! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And for the first half, that is that. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez does well to get it back. Agahawa. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And it's Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Messi. He's well positioned here. Tries a shot! And over, just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
"60 minutes played. Maripan. Agahawa. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for a runner. Played out towards the right wing.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. A header! And that's a good finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So again, we have parity.
Brazil really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substituição em andamento.
And it's hoisted clear. That's a sharp pass. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Now he's running away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, great leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed. Chile really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strong running down that left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Maripan
Foram indicados 4 minutos
pops him
de
off it and wins
acréscimo.
back the ball. Knocks it into space. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. Akanji plays it all the way forward. Agahawa. Now it's Lopez. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Agahawa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Brazil really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Nice physical challenge. Almada. Fernandez. Cross to the back post.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are...
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi with the short one. Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Neymar! Of course! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Convertido en el minuto 16.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's been taken short. Tries to play it through. Messi picks it up out wide. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. Well, how's that for a class finish? Argentina with the lead. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Paul. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's the Paul, and Messi!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And here's Neymar, and he's running through. Montiel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Camavinga. He'll try from distance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
De Paul. And it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neymar. Can he get away here? Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's come loose. Fernandez. Medina. Now Martinez. Messi. And it's McAllister. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Romero. McAllister.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
McAllister charging forward, the ball at his feet. Spread it left. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. So, a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Martinez. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's found support out wide.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Lopez. McAllister cuts out the pass. Montiel. Martinez. And it's McAllister. For De Paul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Brazil needing a change of fortune here. And it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. Lisandro Martinez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinez. Medina. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fernandez gets a foot in here.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe is on. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Martinez is there to clear. Not the most convincing of passes.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Messi. Spread out to the left. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Brazil have their third corner. They've played it short. And this is Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Neymar. Simeone. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Martinez. Now it's Simeone. And it's Fernandez. And here's Messi. Spread to the right. Out of play for a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's a good ball out wide. Brazil are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Argentina nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There won't be another chance after this one. Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Lovely feet. 2 minutes to be added on. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Fernandes. That is ended up in no man's land. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you...
He's rising! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's superb.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's quick to return it. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Decent chance! Goal! Brazil! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This is a promising build-up. It's gone out for a throw-in. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Looks quickly taken.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And over, just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Ecuador are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk with the clearance. Now it's Neymar. Oh, some astute defending there. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Fernandes. Messi has it out wide and in space. Cross to the back post. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold. He's seen that early. Useless. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. In with the challenge. And it's made its way. And he shoots! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Over to the right flank. Valencia. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Not the most accurate pass. Incapuyi. Oh, that's a key interception. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Rice. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Opts for safety. Played towards the other side. Now he's off and running. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Fernandes. Mbappe is onto this. And this is Messi. And that brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. He's not got that quite right. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ecuador can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Messi. Valencia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Caicedo. He's found a way past.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's been given away.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found a way through. It's Neymar! And they've been given a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and this is Messi. And, oh no, this does not look good. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Lopez. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw-in. Ecuador can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Valencia. Good ball, good take. Quality ball. Now this could be a chance. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Neymar finding himself in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, what a mistake! That's put paid to the danger. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he
goes for the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, there's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And now they can clear their lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Brazil have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, super find. Tries a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Laporte does well to get it back. Rice going forward. Now it's Lopez. Caicedo.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ecuador are looking to break at pace. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. And this is Lewandowski. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Zielinski, and it's Zalewski. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. That's Zalewski.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Zielinski plays it short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Quarter of an hour played. He's going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bednarek. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Lewandowski. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Bednarek. That has been slung wide. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played into space. It's a promising position. That's really well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. It's just beyond his reach. Zalewski. He's had it taken off him. Zalewski. Half an hour played now. He has found a way through. Neymar proves just a big chance! Goal! Brazil! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 32 minutes is number 24, Neymar!
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Lewandowski. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Lewandowski. Played out towards the right wing.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is great defending, so alert. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Van Dijk. That's destined for the flank. No, he's not getting his way this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's a good run down the left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be... Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cash. He's found a way through. He's being urged to shoot. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Foot in. That'll be a throw. Zielinski. The ball goes in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Brazil really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient, And just wait for that chance to break again.
Brazil have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Brazil leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Bednarek. Cash.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Kivior cuts out the pass. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zalewski played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Off the post. And that was very necessary. Neymar. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cash. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi. That is good alertness. Zielinski. Nicely spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Kivior. He's looking wide. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And this is Neymar. Zalewski. It's a searching pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
That's going across goal. Oh, good climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Zielinski. Kivior. That's Zalewski. That is lovely. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for Poland. Number 13, number 21, number 16. Coming on the field, number 11, number 22, number 19. Substitution in progress.
That's Szymanski.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. That's Szymanski.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now that's well seen too. And back to the keeper they go. Brazil still ahead by the game's only goal. Over to the right flank. Cash. And it's Son Heung-min. That looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. And he's definitely onside.
Poland really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Kane. He's picked his way through. We get a throw in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's delightful.
Has been indicated.
Zielinski. 2 minutes to be added on. Frankowski. Now Kivior. Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Brazil have held on. They have doggedly... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And it's Rice. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And shot! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Camisa 19.
North Macedonia gain their reward with an early goal. That pass has been well intercepted. Elmas. Alioski. Elmas. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good ball, good take.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi makes a dash for it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We're looking at a different game now.
Brazil really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Fermin. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Hops for safety. Alioski. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate pass. Alioski. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. This looks promising. Now it's Lopez. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Cleared without hesitation. And here's Neymar. Neymar running with intent. He's looking wide. Now it's Rice. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Brazil leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Neymar. That's a dangerous... He's had a shot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good run he's making there. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And it's Neymar. That is good progress on the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe, and here's Neymar. Oh, takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's really well cleared. Played back into the centre. And this is Neymar. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's going wide left. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Elmas. This is a promising build-up. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alioski has it out wide and in space. An instinctive delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And he's managed to get free. Getting up there! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
North Macedonia choosing to make the first change. Alioski. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in a great position here. Referee has just said play on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice physical challenge. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Knocks it into space, and Messi! It's anyone's ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Neymar! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. And here's Lopez. Chance here to counter. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quality ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Teremos
Nicely aimed
minuto de
pass.
acréscimo.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
you